Well, that was just boring to watch. Spoiler alert. Honestly though, who is ever going to see this War Fest? I did. Let's talk about this. Welcome back to my reviews, by the way. I miss doing these reviews. Anyhow, let's do this. The story. I might as well start with the movie. It's a complete bore fest. The main plot is that Freddie Lupin, a generic teenager who wants to be a big fearless werewolf, but ends up turning himself into a fearless poodle. The biggest problem with the movie is that this movie felt so long. It drags on too long to prove that Freddy is a worthy werewolf. Yeah, how else was this gonna go down? There's no problem. There's no problem with the movie. It was so predictable to the point where I wish the movie could just end already. It's also hard to predict the outcomes of every scene that tried to prove its point. The message is also hammered down in audiences' heads. It is trying to say, be true to yourself, I don't ever lie. It's just too bad that the audience have deciphered the bad direction and terrible storytelling to make sense of the message. The story is so predictable and boring to the point where I just want to leave the theatre. The characters. Here it comes. The characters were just so dumb, some are so questionable and confusing at times. I must love the main character of the movie, Freddie Lupin. He's just a generic protagonist who wants to be a werewolf. The problem is that the characters just lie all the time, which makes us unnecessarily stupid and unbearable to watch. The other characters, they don't stand as much. Yeah, I'm not joking. The characters were just stupid and questionable as well. The main villain, I could tell you who was the main villain because there are two of them. Not joking. There's two main villains in this movie. One is just crazy and on a good way as well. The other, well, he's just predictable at times. Characters which are so unbearable to watch and like in general. The animation. Well, the animation is fine. I'll give the movie this. At least the animation is pleasant to watch. To a fault. The one criticism of the movie is that the designs of characters sometimes are a bit wonky. See the movie yourself to get what I'm talking about. The animation also shows the textures that really stand out in this movie. Short but sweet. For the long story short, the animation is fine to watch. Well, this movie sucked. 100% Wolf is a bland, forgettable, and boring movie where it has a predictable story, stupid characters, and a somewhat unpleasant animation. For adults, do not see this movie. You will question yourself, why am I here? Long story short, this movie is avoided at all costs. Kids might like this, but adults will refuse themselves. Just don't even watch this movie at all. Please.